leading up to Thursday's game at Vanderbilt? Let's go for you to ask.
About illness.
We're good. I think everybody's gotten over the issues that we had. We should be good to go.
It's something that, Coach, obviously, part of your background, but for Alabama basketball, it's been 20 years since they won at Vanderbilt. Is that something you consider, address? You know, for most of the players, it's one time, or first time in the building.
Exactly. I think this is a different team. Obviously different team we talked about before, different team than we had last year. So every year, it's a new identity, a new team, and Vanderbilt's got a very good team. So we can't worry about what happened in the past, good or bad. So we've got to prepare for the team they've got right now.
You get a sense from the guys, though, that they're feeling that they're in semi-uncharted territory, or at least it's been a long time for Alabama to do what they're doing now?
No, not really. I think our guys are just focused on ourselves and Vanderbilt.
Do they feel it all like, just the excitement of playing well and doing what they're doing?
Well, I think anytime you win, yeah, obviously beats the alternative. So you gain some confidence, I think, with every game, every win, and but we understand. This is obviously a very tough league. We're only halfway through the league right now. We've played 8 games, so we've got to make sure that we prepare as best we can for each game, and each game's going to be tough. Obviously Vanderbilt's a very talented team, obviously very good at home, tough environment, so we've got to be prepared for their team and can't get caught up in the other stuff.
Talk to them at all about the environment at Memorial?
No, we haven't. Obviously, we'll deal with that. That's part of the preparation. Obviously, is you got to deal with the players. You got to deal with all the other stuff that comes with it. So, we'll prepare as we move on in the week.
A lot of analysts, I guess, were saying that the second half of the SEC schedule, you guys have this game and the Florida game and the 2 that are circled on there. And I know you don't like to look ahead, but just how big is this Vanderbilt game, other than it just being the next one?
You got it. It's the biggest game on our schedule right now.
They seem to have some pretty good depth. How much of a concern is that, and where do you think your depth is at?
Yeah, I think they do have very good depth. Just in terms of the preparation, we experienced some foul trouble the other day. That obviously had us go a little deep in terms of the rotations, playing guys the last couple of games, playing guys some extended minutes. So we've got to look at what we need to do. Obviously, should those situations arise again. In terms of who plays and who doesn't play. I think we had some talk yesterday maybe just about guys being prepared for an opportunity if it presented itself. Guys have to be ready for those opportunities. So I guess time will tell, based on the situation that we encounter in the next game.
They still coach underneath the baskets there?
Yes.
How does that change the game for you guys?
It'd be different in terms of the perspective I have. The communication with the players will be different on the baseline. For a lot of our guys, it'll be the first time they've been in the building, so that'll be a little different. But every game brings a different challenge, and I think our guys will adjust. We'll adjust to it, and this game's still going to be decided in between the lines.
From the times you've been there, has that ever been an issue during games, coaching underneath the basket versus being on the sideline?
Not really. They've always had pretty good teams. Their teams have been pretty much the issue.
How important was it with Trevor Relford? How important was it when you signed him to get a point guard like that, kind of do what you want to do?
Well, very important. You look at, we lost 2 seniors last year, so a lot of the minutes and the just running the team, was void. So the opportunity was there, and he stepped up and kind of filled that void for us, and I think has really done an outstanding job for a freshman, just with the way he's progressed. And, again, just 8 games into conference, I think he's handled himself very well, and this will be a different challenge for him. And every game will be as he goes forward, because it'll be a new experience.
What's he bring to that table? Is he competitive? Is he kind of a character?
Yeah, all those things. I think he's, he's got a very high basketball IQ. He understands what we're trying to do. I think he's a very good competitor. I think the guys are able to have confidence in terms of his ability to make the game easier for them. I think he takes pride in that. All the things that you want to see out of a point guard.
Can you talk a little bit about being undefeated at home and how the crowds got behind you?
Well, we've had outstanding crowds. I think certainly it certainly helped us, especially here in the SEC. So for us, it's just a matter of making sure that we can continue to bring the energy and the effort that we need to, and keep all of our students and all of our fans excited about the direction our program's headed.
Tony Mitchell's had back-to-back games, 23 points and then 24, both career highs. Can you talk about his development?
Well, I thought Tony had a great week. I think I mentioned it yesterday that you look at, I think Chandler Parsons got Player of the Week this week, and he had an outstanding week. I think outside of the performances he had, I thought Tony was deserving, of that. But obviously, you can't take anything away from Chandler. But I thought Tony affected the game in a lot of ways, other than his scoring. He did a great job on the glass for us. Just seemed to make plays when they needed to be made in both games last week, and certainly it was needed. Certainly a big stage. So happy for him with the performance that he had, and hopefully he'll continue, along the same path.
He gets a lot of attention for his dunks, pretty flamboyant, but it looks like his total game is really good right.
Well, that's what you want to see. Obviously, scoring takes all of 2 seconds. You can affect the game in a lot of different ways, and that's the thing we try to preach to all of our guys. And certainly it's good to see him do those things, affect the game in a variety of ways. And last week's scoring happened to be in the forefront of that. But for us, we've got different guys that have opportunities to step up at different times, and we were fortunate that he took advantage of the opportunities that presented him in those individual games.
Looks like nobody's having more fun than him out there, too.
Well, winning is fun, for everybody. So I think all our guys are enjoying it, and at the same time understanding that, with Vanderbilt, there'll be a different challenge for us, and we just got to keep things in perspective and keep our minds focused on the task at hand, and not look back, not look ahead. Just keep our eyes focused on today.
And do you take credit for some of those moves that he has?
No. No.
That new challenge from Vanderbilt, defensively, will that be your biggest challenge so far since they scored the ball so well?
Well, they've got a very versatile group in terms of the ability to put the ball in the hole. They can beat you on the perimeter. They can beat you inside. Very physical, very big team. So some challenges, obviously, on the defensive end for us, but on the other end, they pose some challenges the way they defend as well. They're a pretty good defensive team as well, and they'll mix it up on you between man and zone, and obviously with the size and the versatility, with the different ways they can guard you in terms of switching guys, and some bigs guarding guards, and guards guarding bigs. So they pose a lot of problems. So we've got to, obviously we got 2 days here to be prepared. So we'll prepare as best we can.
Talking about how winning breeds confidence, how much more so is that relevant on the road? How much you won 4 straight road games?
I'm a today guy. You know what I mean? So we'll prepare for Vanderbilt, and obviously we understand that it's a road game. It'll be a hostile environment, and it is what it is. So, I really don't put a whole lot of thought process into that, to be honest with you.
Coach, talk about the defense. For you guys, it's been so great this year. Is defense something that's a lot more consistent, let's say, shooting? As you go down the stretch, you can kind of count on defense and not worrying about percentages?
Well, you hope so. I think it should be. I think for us that's the thing that's given us a chance in every game so far. And in order for us to have a chance going forward, that'll have to continue to be the case.
Anybody, anything else?
Thanks, guys.